If it ain't NFL jock, just turn that shit off.
Yo, we back with another one, man.
What's good?
Today, as y'all can see, I got the merch on. You know, I'm always supporting the merch. You know what I'm saying?
This shit's clean.
Yeah, man. Shout out to B-Raw the GOAT. This is our first underground artist of Orlando review. So I'm excited to see. Even though I had a lot of sneak peeks in this, so this is not too fresh. But I ain't listened to every song, so this is his first project since Year of the GOAT. So, and he decided to do all features. So,
Hey,
what you expecting?
bringing the fucking city together. Let us see it. I mean, he was mentioning that. I think I mentioned it on the podcast we did with Jason and Ashan.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking on one of your lives, is, you know, trying to bring the city together, trying to fucking, instead of everybody doing their own thing, let's fucking become one thing and fucking put the city on. So it's good to see that somebody's actually, you know, talking about it, being about it, you know, putting all that shit together and actually trying to make something happen and not just fucking saying some shit and not following through. So supposed to have him on the podcast soon on No Hangover, so that'll be fun to get to know him and talk to him, pick his brain a little bit too. So check
Especially
that out.
after listening to his music.
Exactly. So
All right. So we, Ryan, you ain't got to mute today. You could play. We're gonna play it low. I'll turn it down. We'll just play his out loud and see how it goes.
no copyrights.
Hopefully, hopefully. But I'll play it real low. So I muted. We ain't even gonna go through all that. Yeah, we ain't even gonna go through all that. So the first track on this project is called.
You said it's on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Let me check it out. Can you send me the link real quick?
Yeah, hold
I
on.
already got Spotify.
Oh, you got Spotify?
I don't. I just have I don't have like the premium. I just got the simple ass.
Let me see how I do this.
Spodiody.
I bought it today just so we can tap in. All right. So the first song on this is called "Back to the Feature," featuring Pharoah the Great. Everybody knows how I feel about Pharoah, one of my favorite artists in the city. B-Raw, of course. That was kind of like a good combination. So we're gonna see how this one goes. All right. So let's hear
See,
it.
that cover's hard as fuck too.
Yeah, he snapped with the cover. I ain't gonna lie. He did his one too. So let's go. Back to the Feature featuring Pharoah.
Shit was hard.
Hey, what you think? I already heard this song. I've been listening. Hey,
I
listen.
mean, shit, you were fucking bar for bar going with this shit. No, that shit was hard. I mean, fuck. It does. I mean, things like that kind of make you wonder because I mean, you hear a lot of like other rappers from other cities and shit like that. That you know, I mean, I wouldn't say aren't even as good, but are still getting the publicity and shit like that, and getting the run and you know, getting the love. So it makes you wonder kind of why like motherfuckers from Orlando ain't really getting that much love. Cause there's talent. There's talent here. There's people that can spit. There's people that, you know, have their own, you know, have their own sound, have their own, you know, type of, you know, or take, you know, carving the lane out for themselves. And it's just, it don't really seem like it. There's something missing. Something missing.
Well, I think just about like what we doing as far as like this, I think that's gonna help a lot more, especially like with our platforms and the numbers that's raking in and people just us being as honest as we can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, us because, you know, I'm cool with everybody on the track list.
Yeah.
Us just giving us our honest opinion and other people getting to see this from a different lens.
Right.
So for me, that was a 9, you know, because I love the compilation of Pharoah and, you know, B-Raw together. So that was a 9 for me, I would say.
I'd probably give it like a 7, 7.5.
Okay.
Our first listen.
Let's go. All right. We ain't got it on Apple Music yet, so we can't save it. But that's not y'all fault. We not gonna blame y'all. Apple Music trash, man. I'm gonna have to go Spotify. So the next one is Baddies featuring Mars. So let's go here. All right.
I like that shit.
All right. What you think?
Give you a little bit, you know, softer fucking, smoother fucking beat. with the piano and the fucking jazzy feel to that shit. I liked it. That was That's not. I mean, like I said, I mean, I don't. He's muting it when. Yeah. So I mean the first kind of with the inspiration kind of. I thought it's definitely sounded like Larry June, like definitely heavy Larry June inspiration on that one with the just kind of with the cadence and he already kind of has that tone to his voice already, that kind of like deep tone to his voice. So. You see the inspiration on that one, and Marty Marr's going on there, rapping, singing a little bit, showing what she can do. So I feel like it was I feel like so far it's a good showcase of what Orlando has to offer right now. So
your rating?
I'll probably give that a 7.5 as well.
Right. I liked it. I always like a female and a male combination. I don't know. It's just always a good.
Yeah, I mean, if you could do it right, it complements. I mean, because it's giving. I mean, it's. The man versus woman type thing, but like it gives a different perspective too, and it it's something that anybody can listen to. It's not like this is just catered to one side or the other. It's everybody go ahead, fucking nod your head to this shit and fucking vibe.
Yeah, I get that an 8 for sure. I like that one. That was a little bop. All right, let's go into the next one. The next one is Ric Flair featuring Tony Rose.
Hey.
This is a fan favorite, supposedly. I heard a lot of good reviews on this one, so let's see what this one's about. Our Ric Flair shit.
Woo!
What you think, man? What's your opinions on that one?
Shout out to my boy Tony.
Tony
Rose.
You gotta love. Hey, one thing I can say, bro, love or hate Tony, bro. You gotta love Tony. Tony gonna do what he gotta do every time. That's one thing. Hey, Tony is gonna be himself
for real,
unapologetically every time. That's something I always loved about Tony.
As he fucking should. Nah, but I mean, so far that was the third track. Seems like he's doing a good job. B-Raw's doing a good job of kind of fitting into what that artist is doing,
right,
and being a chameleon. But I mean, again, I feel like that kind of is it speaks to what B-Raw's doing, because to be able to get on any type of beat and just be able to fucking get on there and flow and fucking skate on that shit, right. It's not easy for everyone to do. But he's got that cadence and he's got the flow to be able to. So far, he's got the cadence and the flow to be able to do that.
But that goes back to what I was telling you about the whole Key Glock thing, how he listened to him, and that goes back to what we were listening to yesterday as far as like Key Glock being able to be a chameleon on any beat and just able to. I think he picks up a lot of inspiration from that sound, and it goes to show from what he's doing now to the music as far as like what they're doing.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, but I mean, another solid track. Again, I mean, so far is 3 for 3 on 7.5 in that range. So I mean, it's so far. I mean, it's solid as fuck.
Solid.
The
all the way.
production's good. Beats good, fucking the rhyming, the lyrics, the cadence, the flow, everything is pretty cohesive, and nothing seems forced yet from what we listen to.
I mean, for me, like I said, I had my hand in this a little bit, and just listening to all the tracks in the rough stage. I ain't listened to them to all the finished product. So for that, like I said, him and Guado, Guado's his producer. Okay. So they kind of like, been working on the sound for a long time. All right. And, they bats, they vampires, they work at night. I'll be asleep. I gotta work in the morning. So I don't be trying to be at the studio too late. But from what I'm hearing so far, like you said, solid project. I get that one an 8 because just a simple off the fact, it's staying consistent.
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting nothing that's overproduced or underproduced.
Right.
We getting just right in the middle. So sound pretty good. So the next one, my personal favorite, A and B. So let's hear it.
You'll get copyrighted for that.
All right, man. We got what track? That was track 4, 5. Let me see. Make sure I'm right.
I think that was 4. No.
Yeah, that was 4. A and B. B-Raw featuring Mission Murder A. Go ahead.
That shit was hard.
What you think?
Yeah, you said it was some for the cookout. That shit made me feel like I was getting ready to go fuck some shit up, go out in the town and fucking be a menace.
All fly, clean, love vibe. Because when I first heard it, I'm like, damn it. Because at first I was sold from the first song we listened to, the Pharaoh and him. Like that was because just hearing Pharaoh ad-libs on the song, I was like, okay, yeah, we know what we getting from Pharaoh every time. But just to hear this, it's like one of one of the songs like that constantly get played at the cookout. Like everybody get in the middle, they start dancing. Like that's a for sure vibe. I get at a 9. I'm get at a 9. Just my personal opinion, because I always liked the song. Even before it was dropped, I was telling him like, yeah, this the one. Out of all the songs on the project, I feel like they can.
Is your favorite one out of it? Or?
Yes.
All right, shit.
My favorite one so far.
And how many of the songs on the album do you already know? Because there was already one that we listened to that you didn't hear.
I listened to everyone, but it was just like a listen, hit there and go. But this one I listened to all of them, but it wasn't like finished. Like I was saying, it was all rough. Yeah. So all of this is like finished up, cleaned up, all mixed and mastered and stuff like that. So even when it was rough, it was still something that I was like, okay, yeah, this one can go. Because he didn't let me listen to the full thing until it got close to the end. So this is something he'll play in the car, be like, hey, listen to this. How you feel about this? And I'm like, yeah, we could do something with this. If they go on TikTok with it and push it and do what they need to do, then this song could be like something people could do dances to. Yeah, eventually.
For sure, yeah, especially with the hook, with the step, right, step, all that shit. I mean, that's a recipe for some viral shit right there.
Definitely.
I'll probably again, very like 7.5, maybe a little bit closer to an 8 for me, just because like I said, it coming on and immediately like my devil horns came out. I felt like
said my devil horns came out. I felt like I feel that.
I felt like I was about to go fucking get into some shit. So I fuck with it. Again, like definitely every track so far, it has a mood. It seems like it's trying to put you in, or like something, or a mood that it's going for. And I mean, it's getting shown. It's getting, what's the word I'm looking for? It comes across as that, like they're delivering on what they're trying to do so far. It feels like like again with the Marty Mars thing, the Tony Rose, a little bit more rager style, a little bit more rockstar style. This was, like I said, a little bit more like I'm fucking got my hat on, got my fucking shades on, fucking gonna go get into some shit. So definitely, I mean, so far it's setting the mood with each track, and it's delivering so far. So.
Hey, I like the way that sounds.
I mean, so far I like it better than DDG's album. So. If that means anything.
Hey man, hey, we have some people saying we have a little fan out there. She ain't like what we were saying about DDG's album, but we ain't gonna speak on it too much. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it real.
Say better than Ken Carson's album.
Hey, watch out. I love you, be wrong, but hey, we ain't gonna mess with the Lord of Chaos. We gonna leave him alone. All right, we gonna leave him alone. But the next one is Preach featuring BB Draco.
Preach.
So let's go ahead and find that one. All right, let's go. We back. What you think?
It was nice. I mean, when I hear it, obviously it's a J. Cole beat, but it takes me back to like No Ceilings, Lil Wayne, getting on other people's beats and fucking killing that shit. So,
sure.
I mean, hey, be wrong. I'm excited to have him on the podcast. I mean, he's certified spitter. Certified. That shit, he's getting on everything and just fucking. And not even like, I don't want to say like he just complements the beat so well. Like it's not anything too overwhelming, or it doesn't seem like he's trying too hard. He just gets on there, like I said, just the flow, the cadence, he rides on it and just fucking. It's seamless. He's seamless on every beat.
Okay.
And that other dude, I forget, what was his name again?
BB Draco.
BB Draco, sounded like JID a little bit. So I feel like, especially on a J. Cole beat, that definitely it makes sense. It definitely.
What you rating that?
I'll probably give that closer to an 8.
Okay. I think you really like that lyricism, like vibe.
I mean, I'll say this a million times over. I am more of a beats and production guy, but I mean, to that, I do respect somebody who can get on any type of beat and can fucking spit some shit, like, and fucking rap. I mean, that's what it comes down to. That's the fucking the root of it. Yeah. So I mean, if again, like, I can enjoy a song more if it has great production and great beats and the lyrics aren't that great than if the lyrics are great and the productions, the beats, and all that is kind of trash. But whenever you do get someone that they get good productions. They they get people on there that know what they're doing. The mixing's right, all that shit. But then you get the what everybody's coming for essentially is the fucking all right. Who's gonna come on this beat and fucking murder that shit?
Right.
And you get that as well. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a purist, but I'm like a step next to it because I do like the fucking like I like pushing things forward and experimenting and trying shit. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, like back in my day the music was so much like I'm not gonna be an old man on that shit. But I do at the essence of it, I do still respect someone who's gonna get on there and just fucking
Do it.
spit some shit, spit some bars. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the beat selection he been choosing so far. Great beat selections, great group of people he added on to his arsenal. This was a tough challenge for Mr. BB Draco from when I talked to him about it because we had a conversation about it, and he was telling me like this was a challenge for him because he's more so about other things, a good beat, fire, catch line, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just to see him and at least put his foot forward and try to do something with it, I applaud him for it. My rating, I give it more like a 7.5, only because I don't know how to feel about it. It's still growing on me.
Word.
It still haven't hit like that step left. I'm more of a catch the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not really into lyricists, but not as much as other people are.
I mean, to your kind of piggybacking off what you said, like, when you get a whole bunch of artists together, especially when it's, they know what they're doing, it pushes them to, have to, all right, well, I can't just put out some fucking random 16. Like, I got to put, like you said, I got to put my best foot forward.
Right.
So inevitably, that's going to start bringing out the best in all these artists, and, it's going to start leveling things up for them and, pushing shit forward. So
all right.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
Definitely. So track 6 featuring my girl Marjack. Marjack, she's one of them ones. A lot of female artists. She don't sound like a lot of female artists. And I was there when they recorded this. It was great, man. So I can't wait for you to hear this. Let's go.
Just what niggas thought.
Fucking.
What you think?
Fucking punchlines are crazy on that one. That shit was funny as fuck.
What you think?
Punchlines are fucking crazy. I probably out of what? That's 6 or 7.
6.
That's 6. That's probably my least favorite track out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Only because, and no disrespect, but what was her name again?
Marjack.
It kind of was like her. To me, it sounded like it was a little bit of like kind of a Blueface flow, kind of offbeat shit. And yeah, there's a place for it, and there's definitely there's people that do it, and it's whatever, but not really my flavor too much. Not my favorite, but I'll probably give this track like a 6.5, 7. I mean, man, those punchlines, he was killing that shit with the punchlines. That shit had me fucking laughing. But yeah,
all right. I mean, yeah, everybody knows Marjack sat in the chair with me. That's one of my favorites. I like that track. I give it a 7.5, only because. I don't know. It was kind of like she was doing her thing, but she felt like she was sleeping on the beat a little bit. Man, I think B-Raw went out of his comfort zone a little bit with that track. We had conversations about that track.
You got the inside scoops.
Yeah, so so he knows how I feel about that one. But still not bad on the production. Still everything is still solid, still intact. So we good, man.
Yeah,
the next one is called Eulogy, featuring him and Jacko Suave. So let's tap in, let's hear it, let's see what's going.
A bit.
Right. But hey, Jacko Suave, you surprised me on that one. It was like the beat went off and you kept on going. All right.
I still got shit to say, damn it.
All right.
Run that shit back.
Okay, Jacko. What you think, man? Your opinion before I go.
I think it definitely brought the vibe back up a little bit from the last track.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I kind of again more of the same. It's becoming very evident through that's 8 tracks now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking B-Raw, it seems like he's the leader of this shit. Obviously, this is his album, but he hasn't disappointed yet. I'll probably give it like a 7, 7.5, 7.2 in between there. This track,
yeah, in
between there, yeah. I mean, again, a lot of it has been, very, again, concise. We know what we're getting. B-Raw going on there doing his thing. The features have been, for the most part, pretty, it seems like he's fitting into what they do and kind of letting and again, being that chameleon on there. But, yeah, I mean, this shit ain't bad. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like it's things like this because, I mean, we were doing the Key Glock review yesterday, and I mean, I might be a little biased. I'm from Orlando, so I want to see our people fucking do the damn thing and fucking get theirs. But I don't really see too much difference. And besides, like, Memphis has already like an established rap hip hop scene and all that
culture,
shit,
for
culture.
Sure.
But I don't really see much of a difference between cities like that and where we're from, and from Orlando. I mean, as far as talent, as far as production value, as far as people, as far as people being able to rap and do some shit, it just, again, I'm kind of I'm dipping my toes into this a little bit more recently, so I'm starting to get people on my podcast, kind of figure out kind of see what the vibe is and all that shit. So
Definitely.
But I mean, I don't see why Orlando can't be, a new frontier as far as like, the rap hip hop scene.
Definitely. I mean, to piggyback off what you're saying, it just takes stuff like this, more coverage on music. That's why I feel like what we're doing is going to be so powerful as far as like, reviewing the music, giving our honest opinion, try to be the best, and just trying to push out this content as far as we can. Cause that's the only way people going to see it.
Thanks.
Nowadays, it's like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Those are the things people watch nowadays. Because like I said, they probably won't sit here and watch the full-length video.
Yeah.
They're going to watch the clips of what we say and be like, okay, what song is that?
Yeah.
Let me go tap in, or let me go watch the video and skip to that part so I can get to that song. And for me, for that song, I felt like, in my opinion, it's like, one of those moments where you got to feed your family, and that's the bar that's like, that was that for B-Raw.
Rent is due. The rent is due.
The rent is due. I need it. And the funny thing is, I heard that on his page, but I never asked for the song. So I seen him doing his thing in the booth, but I never knew this was the song. So, because I think this song was created like 2-3 years ago. So, like I said, this project has been worked on for 2-3 years, concise, well put together. So, shout out to B, man.
Hey.
All right, let's go. The next one is DTW to MCO featuring Marco Rich.
Marco Rich.
All right, let's go.
Man, dying over here. Punchlines are crazy.
Go ahead.
I mean, that's probably my favorite track on the album so far.
Really?
That fucking, yeah. I mean, they were going back and forth on it. They were both, finding their pockets in there. Obviously, the punchlines had you fucking dying over here. Shit. Nah, that's probably my favorite track. I'd probably give that shit like a 7.5, 8.
All right.
That's probably my favorite track on here so far. That was what, number 8? Track 8?
Yeah. I think, let me make sure, Oh, we got 2 more tracks. We got Cool Dre and Largo next. Those are the last 2.
No, that shit was nice. Especially, when you start getting them like doing the, going back and forth on the bars and shit. Yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, for me, I like the song. The song was cool. That's my first time, actually, because I've heard Marco Rich before, but to listen to him through and through, he actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
He's from Detroit, so he got that Detroit flavor to him, and now I see Detroit to Orlando,
that
the
makes
pipeline,
sense,
so it makes sense. So it's a pretty cool track. I give that a 7.5, 8. Pretty solid. It was cool. Hey, I feel like when B-Raw goes in the booth, he just be in his own lane. Like he be saying whatever come to his mind.
Hey, but I forget what track it was on. But he's like, when you have this type of confidence, like you able to say this crazy shit and say it with fucking like you mean that shit. Like you can say some wild shit and it just be like, yeah, whatever, because I know I'm that fucking dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got it like that.
You can have confidence, but still, some of the things he be saying, I ain't gonna say that.
That shit's funny as fuck.
All right, the next one. What's the next track on this one? Let's do it.
And to put that shit on bars too. I mean, that shit's funny. It makes it even that much.
It makes it more crazy.
Yeah.
So the next one is
you got to find how it flows.
No Drama featuring Largo Cartel. Larger Cartel is one of my favorite artists from Orlando. Fun fact about this track, I'm gonna give you a story time. They both pull up to my house. We sitting in the backyard, we chopping it up. I got a picture. So when the songs go on Instagram, I'm gonna post a picture. Even though I look terrible in the picture, it's just that's when history was created. Cause it was like, man, let's just go to the studio and create. And this song came about. So I felt like, even though I wasn't there in the moment, I still had my hand in it because we was all hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So No Drama featuring Larger Cartel. B-Raw, let's go.
Beat on that one. That's hard as fuck.
Larger and B-Raw, short and sweet and to the point.
Hey, that's how it's got to be sometimes.
Gotta be. So what you think? I like it.
Yeah.
My opinion, I give it 8.59.
Ooh.
Short and sweet. I always enjoy short and sweet because it's not long and drawn out. Some songs be long and drawn out. You're like, okay, get to the point. But they basically, in my opinion, what I intel from the song is, don't get into no issue. We don't want no drama because you don't want what come behind the drama with us.
Yeah.
That's what I got from it.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, all right, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. Look, stay away, or you don't want the smoke that come behind this.
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah, that shit. I think the beat is what stuck out to me the most. I think those two guys complimented each other on the track really well too. So I'll probably give that one a solid 7.5 in between there.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like just like I was telling you, Guado has been a pivotal point in this whole project. He been harnessing the sound, making sure the sound good, making sure everybody is doing what they need to do. So shout out to Guado, man, for real. All right, last but not least, Mr. Cool Dre from Around the Way.
Cool Dre from Around the Way.
Yes. All right, let's go. And fun fact about them two, they just dropped a collab project a few months ago.
Oh, word.
Called 10 Toes Down. And it was pretty solid. Got a couple favorite tracks from there. So.
How many tracks is on that?
It was short. It was like, I think it was like 5 or 6 or maybe more. I could be wrong. So 10 Toes Down. So let's go.
That shit was a vibe.
I think that was a good way to close out the project. Nice and smooth.
What'd you say if you smoked, that'd be a song you smoked?
Yeah, if I was a chiefer, I would have had a blunt. 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? I like that little vibe. Cool Dre, put his little. That's the ladies' man, R&B man. So he put his little taste to it. I like that. And that goes back to the project they dropped. That just closes out the project in his own way. And I think, like I said, like I told B-Raw before, like they have good chemistry together. Yeah. So it was only right not to put him on the project as well, even though they had something already come out. So
I might have to go back and listen to that 10 Toes project.
Oh yeah. My suggestions, if you're gonna go listen to it, listen to it in order. But I love Expensive Taste. Ain't No Love is a great song. I love those two. Those are my favorites. So yeah. So all right, back to the feature. Your final projection.
That shit was, it was a solid project. I don't really know. Obviously, you know more of the ins and outs of it than I do. But just from listening to it, like I said, I've been saying throughout this review, I don't think I think Orlando as a city, with everything that's going on, we're a growing city, things like that. As far as the music scene and more specifically the rap hip hop scene, like it seems like it's right there. There's just a few missing pieces, and I feel like that was a good representation of that. Very solid, very concise project throughout. You kind of, again, B-Raw showing his skill, his talent, and being able to get on whatever track kind of fit to whatever artist he's working with, and just be a chameleon on it and fucking flow and do his thing, and not just in the sense of like, I'm on there, not really. He's on there and still he's controlling the song as well. It's not like he's just like kind of fading into the beat or just kind of fading into it. Like he's controlling. I feel like part of that is, his voice and the way that his words kind of cut through with certain shit and his delivery on shit. So,
the rent is due. He got to pay the rent.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck. That's something that I would fucking, once that shit gets on Apple Music, I'm gonna download that shit and fucking,
tap in for sure.
kind of give it a little bit more listen on my own. Like I said, maybe roll something up, sit on the back porch and just let that shit ride and, kind of, delve into it a little bit more. But, off of first listen, just kind of chilling, again, not really, kind of this is my first time really dipping my toes into the underground scene with this shit and, giving my opinion and my thoughts on that. I thought that shit was solid as fuck. I definitely, off of first listen, I'll probably give it like a 7.5 around there. Once I go back, because I was thinking about this yesterday when I was, when we were thinking about the Key Glock review that we did. Kind of, once I go back and listen to it a couple more times, I could probably give it a more like precise rating on it, in my opinion. But again, off first listen, off rip, that shit is solid as fuck. It makes me believe that, the music scene, the rap scene in Orlando it's right there. It just needs a little bit more push, a little bit more, something to get it over the top. So
right. For me, what's your rating? Oh yeah, you said 7.5.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, this is the first official artist that's under the SOB umbrella, so we want to clap that up. SOB finally getting their just due on music reviews so far. So I'm happy. I've been seeing this project for like 3 years now, been on his trail about it. So it's just good to finally see this project become what it is. And, he did a good job of being silent about it because a lot of people didn't know what he was doing. Everybody was confused and stuff like that. And, me and him having a personal conversation, he let me know about a lot of stuff that was in the project as well. So it was more like not comparing him to Kanye, but it was Kanye-esque. Because, when Kanye about to drop, he don't really let nobody know what's going on. He give you bits and pieces. You seen the Back to the Future stuff on his story. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So it's just good to see. My overall, take on it was a 8 out of 10. Only because he took too long to give it to us. So I got to penalize him. Other than that, the sound was great. Shout out to Guado Beats. The features were amazing. He brought some new flavors, and like you said, he took command like on a lot of stuff. That Jocko Suave feature really threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that, so that was a dark horse. As y'all know, like I said in the beginning, my favorite was him and Miss Murder A for sure. Those two tracks really stood out to me. So yeah, man, shout out to B-Raw the GOAT.
Shout out.
Y'all go tune into the project. 10 songs. Listen to it on a quick drive to work. Listen to it when you're going back home. Tap
Listen
in.
when you're getting high.
And I'm going to let y'all in on a little sneak peek. He said he got some more stuff coming, so we going to see. We're going to be here waiting. So, man, we closing it out. Back to the Future was a great project. We out. Peace.
Deuces.